oversight models, audit models, these are things that are very complex. They've got a lot of moving parts. And when you add in secrecy, when you add in public oversight, it gets complex. We've got a good starting point, and that's what we have to remember. We have an oversight model that could work. The problem is when the overseers aren't interested in oversight, when we've got Senate Intelligence Committees, House Intelligence Committees that are cheerleading for the NSA instead of holding them to account. When we have James Clapper, the Director of National Intelligence, in front of them, and he tells a lie that they all know is a lie because they're briefed on the program, because they got the questions, a day in advance, and no one says it, allowing all the American people to believe this is a true answer, that's an incredibly dangerous thing, and that's the biggest failure. So when I would say, how do we fix our oversight model? How do we structure an oversight model that works? The key factor is accountability. We can't have officials like James Clapper who can lie to everyone in the country, who can lie to the Congress, and face not even a criticism, not even a strongly worded letter. The same thing with courts. In the United States, we've got open courts that are supposed to decide and settle constitutional issues, to interpret and apply the law. We also have the FISA court, which is a secret rubber stamp court, but they're only supposed to approve warrant applications. These happen in secret because you don't want people to know, hey, the government wants to surveil. At the same time, a secret court shouldn't be interpreting the Constitution when only NSA's lawyers are making the case about how it should be ruled on. Those are the two primary factors that I think need to change. The other thing is we really need public advocates. We need public representatives. We need public oversight, some way for trusted public figures, sort of civil rights champions, to advocate for us and to protect the structure and make sure it's being fairly applied. We need a watchdog that watches Congress, something that can tell us, hey, these guys didn't tell you that you were just lied to. Because otherwise, how do we vote? If we're not informed, we can't consent to these policies, and I think that's a danger. Right now, my thinking, and I believe the majority's thinking, is that the government has the ability to deprive you of rights. Governments around the world, whether it's the United States government, whether it's the Yemeni government, whether it's, Zaire, any country, they have police powers, they have military powers, they have intelligence powers. They can literally kill you, they can jail you, they can surveil you. Companies can surveil you to sell your products, to sell your information to other companies, and that could be bad, but you have legal recourse. First off, it's typically a voluntary contract. Secondly, you've got court challenges to use. If you challenge the government about these things, and the ACLU itself actually has challenged some of these cases, the government throws out a state secrecy and says, you can't even ask about this. The courts aren't allowed to tell us whether this is legal or not because we're just going to do it anyway. That's the difference, and it's something we need to watch out for.